Hello everybody and welcome to Ian's Bricks. My name is Ian. So, in a couple of days time I will be going to the Weston-Super-Mare Brick Festival. Weston-Super-Mare is around about 2.5 hours drive away from me. It's just south of Bristol in the UK, if you know the UK at all very well. And I've been to this brick festival before earlier this year, and it was a very successful brick festival for me. They hold it in a sports hall. So this is on Sunday the 5th of November. Today's the Friday. I've still got quite a lot of preparation to do ahead of this brick festival. So at this moment in time I'm sorting out the sets. I've got all of my sets down from my attic and from my storage areas that I want to be taken to the fair, and I'm sort of going through the process at the moment of putting the sets in some sealed bags. It just sort of protects them, and I can put sticky labels on top, and I've still got a few more sets to do over here, and then underneath the table as well there's a few more to do as well. So I've still got a lot of pricing up to do. I've still got to figure out a few what I'm going to charge for a lot of these sets. I'm going to have a look at eBay sell prices is my normal go-to place to check what sort of things are sort of worth at the moment. But I just wanted to show you sort of how I sort of prepare some of the sets and boxes that I take with me. So what I tend to do is I use these Ziploc bags. You can get them from eBay. I use a couple of different sellers on eBay to get lots of different bags of different sizes, because obviously all the Lego boxes come in different sizes. And what I've actually been doing this time, I know it's probably a little bit wasteful, but I've actually been cutting the top of the Ziploc bag off because I was finding that when I was trying to seal the sets down with sellotape, they weren't sticking down very well, because these sort of little plastic bits here are quite rigid. So yeah, I know it's a little bit wasteful, but I've not really been able to find any other sort of decent plastic bags yet that are sort of this kind of thickness and consistency that cover the boxes quite well. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. And as you can see from this set here, this is just a brickhead set. It's the koi fish here, so yeah, I just sort of wrap the bag round it, sellotape it on the top, and sellotape it at the sides. Keep the front of the box looking nice. I'll put the price label on here, yeah, I think they look really nice when they're done. It just protects the box, and also means that, because when people are at these brick festivals, you do sort of get people leaning over and touching things and picking things up, which is fine. But you know, someone's carried a drink or something and spilled something on the boxes, you don't want that to happen. So it just protects the box, and as I say, it means that I will be able to put my price label on top without ruining the boxes as well. I've got some larger sets behind here that I've also bagged up. This is a Star Wars set. As you can see, they all look pretty good once they're together. I just use small bits of tape at the bottom and at the sides, so they look pretty good. And I've got a few more sets to do. And so what I'll show you here, this is the Disney one here. This is the latest Disney Steamboat gift with purchase. It's quite a thick box. And so what I do, I've got this particular bag here, which I think is 10 inches by 14 inches, 25 centimetres by 35. So what I do to check the width first of all is I just sort of put the bag there at the bottom, twist it over the top, and I can see there's enough gap at the top to be able to fit this bag in. And so what I tend to do, I've been cutting the tops of these off, but I'll just sort of show you for reference how I actually do this. Pop the set in the bag. Hoping this is going to be deep enough actually. Oh yes, it is. It's just about deep enough. So yeah, once I cut the top off that should go over quite well. And yeah, I tend to put them in the bag there like that. What I'll do is I'll seal that down, put some sellotape at the top there, and tie all the ends down, and that should have a nice neat finish. Right, there we have it then. So that's just a little bit of a speeded up version of how I put these boxes together. Now obviously it does take quite a lot of time to do this, and I know a lot of people don't bother, they just put sort of post-it notes on the front of their boxes, but for me there's something I just like to do. It distinguishes me from other sellers as well at these brick festivals as well, and also, as I say, it just sort of keeps the sets looking quite nice and tidy, and I think I've sort of got this down to a fine art. So yes, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get through the rest of the boxes, but what I did want to show you as well is because this fair is as close to Christmas as I'm going to be able to go to a Lego brick festival to sell my stuff. I've got quite a few older Christmas like free gifts with purchase that were given out, dating back all the way back to 2011. So I just thought I'd go through some of those ones and show you some of those that you might have either forgotten about or never seen before. Here we have all the sets from that go all the way from 2011 at the front here, all the way back to 2019. I've got some newer, sort of more recent Christmassy sets as well, but I didn't bother to show those because people probably know about those already. So the first two are these two here, and these are from 2011. Now they used to put the years, look, on the front of the box, limited edition here, and this is like set number 2 of 2, that's set 1 of 2. So this is kind of a theme where they sort of did 2 corners of the building. Quite nice little builds, these little sort of diorama things. Nothing too special about the minifigure. The back of the box, a little bit of glare on there, but you sort of see there, and you see you're supposed to put them together. Now, I am going to list these separately. I did think about putting them together as a double pack, but I think because they are separate sets, I will sell them separately. So that's the 2011 sets that I've got. I've also got this set here, which is from 2012. Look at the set numbers as well. Some really bizarre set numbers, really long as well. Again, nothing too special for this, from 2012. Again, it's got the year on this one, but with a horse and 4 minifigures with this one. So it's a decent little set there. And all these go for reasonable amounts of money as well. I've been having a look on the secondary market on eBay, and things tend to go for amounts. I've not put the stickers on yet, so I need to figure out my final prices yet. These are from 2013, as you can see here. Again, it's part of a double pack here, so the numbers have gone a little bit smaller this time, but this is just like a Christmas tree stall, 2 minifigures with that one, and the second part of the pack is this little truck here with a Christmas tree, and again they're supposed to sort of fit together to sort of make a sort of a dual sort of display. Then we go on to 2014. Again, there's 2 from this particular range. Not really a lot to link these two. There's sort of like a little elf workshop here, which is quite cute with all the little toys and things and all the tools at the back. And then the other half is just this sort of sledging scene here, with a nice little small ice skating rink. So unusual how they've done sort of that, but yeah, quite nice little sets again. Now, for whatever reason, I've missed 2015. I couldn't find anything from them, so whether I didn't get anything, but this is one of the better ones here. This is from 2016, and this is the snow globe. Again, they've seemed to have ditched the years on this one here, but the reason I checked, so if you don't know, you can check the year when a box was made. So that was 2016. So most sets have got those dates on somewhere along the box. So this is a nice little set here. I think you get, and you're not going to see it very well because I've got my my polybag. I didn't cut this one to size, but there's a little drawer on here that you can take out, and you can shake it up, and obviously you've got the small Lego pieces there to make it look like snow. And also in 2016 was this weird one here, one of these sort of 24-in-1 sets. So it's one of these sets that you can't build all of the things that you can see on the box in one go, but there's like 24 different things that you can build. You sort of have to break them to bits and then rebuild them again. So interesting kind of thing this, but yeah, that's from 2016. And then we go to 2017. Again, no year on this one. They stopped doing the years by this time. 40254, this one. This is a Nutcracker. There's a similar Nutcracker out at the moment that you can actually buy, but this is a decent little one. This was a gift with purchase at the time. And I think this one here, if I can show you the back of the box without too much glare, there's a little handle there which you can move up and down. I think the arms moved up and down. So yeah, that's a nice little set there. Then we've got this one. Now, this is one of my favourites, but I don't think a lot of people like this, but it was like a Christmas box, but then you open the Christmas box up, and it sort of creates a living room, dining room scene with the tree and the family and all this kind of stuff. So again, quite a nice little one. This is from 2018. Is 2017 or 2018? Let me have a look. Oh, 2018 this one, so I must have missed out 2017's promos as well. But I quite like this one, but for whatever reason I don't think it's quite as popular as some of the other sets that I've got as well. But I really like how this sort of layout is. And then you've probably got the two best ones to last. These are both from 2019. You've got the mini version of the gingerbread house. So they did a larger version of the gingerbread house for the sort of Winter Village collection. 40337 is this set here. I think the spend threshold on this one was quite high, but this is from 2019, as you can just about see there. Again, I quite like this. It's quirky, it's a little bit different. No minifigures with it. This was the original sort of larger set, the gingerbread house that you could buy at the time. I don't think that's available anymore with the sort of weird gingerbread men in that one. But that was just sort of an extra thing that you could get to go with that. And probably the pièce de résistance, and this for whatever reason seems to be going for the most money on eBay at the moment, 40338. This is a Christmas tree, and I know Lego do a Christmas tree at the moment, but what's interesting with this one is if you spin the top of the Christmas tree, the train at the bottom will go round and round. So I think it sort of says there, or there's sort of a hint there, you can move things around. And probably on the back of the box here, yeah, you've got sort of how you twist the top of the box, and then all this stuff at the bottom will move round as well. But for whatever reason, these tend to go for a reasonable amount of money on eBay at the moment. So I'm glad I've got at least one of those to take with me to the Brick Festival. So I'm going to spend the rest of today, which is Friday, bagging up the rest of the sets that haven't been bagged up, getting all my labels printed off, so let's see how I get on today, and hopefully by tomorrow I'll be a little bit more prepared and ready to pack the car. Okay then, so it's now Saturday morning, and one severe haircut later, I'm sort of a lot more prepared now. I've done all my labels and stickers. So what I do, just to sort of give you an idea of sort of the work involved, is these are a list of all the sets that I'm taking, all the box sets that I'm taking, and you can see there's all the set numbers with the genre, what the set is, and I also put down what I paid for the item, so I'd sort of got an idea if somebody does start to barter, then I know what to sort of charge for it, what I'm charging for it, and which labels I need to do. So that sort of keeps me in check of sort of where I am with all my sets and what I have to do. And then obviously, but then what I do is I print off labels for all of the sets as well. So I've got a separate price label for all of the sets. There's about 5 sheets of labels here, so I've got to go and stick all those on the sets in a bit. And then of course what I do is once they're on the set, this is how they look. And it looks pretty good. It just makes it nice and clear for the people that are buying things in the Brick Festival what the prices are. I know some people don't like to put price labels on, and as I say, the plastic covers that I put on means that I can just stick the labels right on the front. It's not going to cause any damage to the box. And what I do is I just label them what the set is there. Obviously you've got the Legoland Driving School is this particular one. I always put on new and sealed as well, so people know that they're new sets. And then I put my price on the bottom in nice big bold letters, so hopefully people will be able to see what they are. And I have to say, it does sort of work for me. I quite like having the price labels already on the sets, just because someone can see what something is. I personally, if I go to anything, whether it's an antiques fair or Lego fair or a shop or anything, if something doesn't have a price on, I'm that kind of person that will probably think, well, if it's not got a price on, I don't want to know what it is, and I'm the kind of person that probably wouldn't ask how much something was. I'm just that kind of person. I think a lot of people are like that as well. So that's why personally I like to put labels on sets. And I say some people do like to come in and barter. I do sometimes say no, because people sort of can be quite cheeky. And I think my prices to start with are pretty good. I do have a look and check first of all as to what things are selling for as eBay sold prices. That's sort of what I use as my guide to how to price things up. So I need to label up all of my sets, which is going to take me quite a while. So let's get that done. Okay, so pretty much all of my Lego is now priced up. I've got all the main boxes in here. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, as you can see. I've got a bit of sorting out to do. What I need to do is get all of the sets into sort of the brown boxes, as you can see here, because there's only a certain amount of boxes I can fit in my car. I'm hoping everything will fit in. It might not do. That's fine. I don't mind leaving the odd set behind if that is the case. But I'll give you a sort of a quick tour of all the sets, or some of the sets I'll be taking with me tomorrow. First things first, then we got this box here. We got one of the VW campers, the old style one, 10220. Behind there's the Harley Davidson Fat Boy. We got this Spider-Man set, which I got recently by accident from Amazon, so I'm taking that with me. We've also got a Sesame Street as a gift with purchase there, which is the Disney Steamboat, I think. And this over here is the Friends Central Perk. We also probably, if I've got room, I'm not sure whether this is going yet, but I'm taking the old style Disney Castle, and so we'll see whether that one sells and if I can get it in my car. There's a few sets here which I'm still not sure which box they're going to go in. A couple of larger sets here. We've got the crocodile locomotive here, and also the downtown diner, the modular building there. Here we've got sort of all sorts of smaller sets. A lot of them are the old style gifts or the gifts of purchase. So we've got the maze set here, for example. We've got flowers. We've got the Disney 100 sets there. Some of the smaller ones, so we've got Ray the Castaway there, Speed Champion, so there's a few smaller boxes in there. A couple of other larger ones here. We've got the Vestas wind turbine, that didn't sell at my last Lego Fair, so I'm taking that again. And then below that, of course, I'm taking one of my greengrocers, 10185 is the set number for that. So that's going with me as well. We've also got another load of stuff over here. A lot of these are gift with purchase again. There's the Blacktron Cruiser there, the Ideas sailboat. What else have we got? The Kids Pirate Playground, the Harry Potter, Gryffindor dorms, and all sorts of things here, from city sets to the that's the moving truck there. Train, we've got some Christmas sets, we've got Charles Dickens as well, so that's going with me. And we've also got the Death Star 2, where's the price? There it is on the front there. So quite a few sets in there. And we've got another few boxes here. So these are all the older style Christmas ones, which I showed you earlier. So they're all in there, all nicely wrapped up. We've got some other sets here, Brickheads, Stranger Things is going with me. Another Brickheads here, Harry Potter one. And we've got some of the Pets Brickheads as well. I've decided to take those with me. They only retired last year, but they're already doing quite well on the secondary market. Another box here with some larger sets. We've got the Night Bus Harry Potter. We've got this Troll set here, which I have to say hasn't particularly gone up in value much, but I'll try my luck with that. More Harry Potter. We have Forks Phoenix here. And we have the Fluffy Encounter. I've also dug out a duck, a wooden duck, so hopefully that'll sell, because that should be fairly sought after. Some smaller sets here. I've also got a bigger one here, which is the architecture, the Trafalgar Square. And then down here we've got another box of stuff. This is the stuff that generally didn't sell last time. So I've got my brick moulding machine. Now, I've put quite a high price on this one, but that is the going price for this set at the moment, so I'm quite surprised. It didn't sell last time and I had it on at a lower price, so we'll have to see whether that goes or not. I'm not sure it will, but I'll take it with me. And we also have another Lego house set as well, which is the Tree of Creativity. That was one I managed to get online in lockdown. And I've also got that won't go in now, but never mind, I've also got some other sets as well. And then this box here, some larger ones again. We've got the Hagrid's Hut there. We've got the chess set, Harry Potter again. We've got the D.O. set here from Star Wars. And we've also got the Ideas International Space Station. And we've got one of these ATST Raiders, see whether that goes. And then we've got some helmets as well, so we've got Carnage, there's a Scout Trooper, and then behind there we've got the Imperial Probe Droid and the Batman Classic Cowl as well. So the trick is now to get this all into the brown boxes, and then I'll be able to put them in the car. The only good thing about trying to pack your car when it's a horrible rainy showery day like today is that occasionally you do get to see a rather nice rainbow. I have to say that looks pretty fantastic. And one thing I realised recently in my car, I'm always looking for extra storage space, and obviously my seats will fold down and I'll do that in a bit, but underneath here, underneath the carpet, is where the spare tyre would potentially go. But of course this car doesn't have a spare tyre, it has an inflation kit. Now I won't take the inflation kit out, but as you can see there's quite a lot of room around the outside, so I'm going to stack this with some of the smaller Lego sets. So I'm going to see how that all looks. And as if by magic, there we have it. We've got 14 sets in there, so that's pretty good. They fit in really, really well. I'm amazed I've not actually used this space before. I've had this car since February, and I think I've been to 2 or 3 brick festivals during that time and never utilised this space, so more fool me. Anyway, let's get on to packing the rest of the boxes into the car. There we are, that's my car pretty full. Now I do actually still have some space. I could probably get another box over the top of there, and I've certainly got a bit of room in here. We've got a cool bag to go in tomorrow, but I could probably get some more Lego in there. So I might even have a look around this evening and see if I can find any more Lego sets that need to go. And I've still got my poly bags to sort out. They can just go in little bags and things and fit anywhere. So I'm pretty pleased with how that's all gone together. So that's the car pretty much packed up. I say I've still got a few things to do. I need to sort out my my poly bags, and I'm going to have a scout around to see if I can maybe find a few more sets I can squeeze into my car. Extra sets are always good because it just means you've got more potential to sell more items when you're at the Brick Festival. Anyway, so early start for me tomorrow. So I'm going to need to set off from home at 5 a.m. So I'm not looking forward to that. So I can get to the Brick Festival at 7:30 for when the doors open for the traders. And if you're actually going to the Brick Festival as someone who's buying, that opens at 10 o'clock. I think you can buy tickets probably still already. Maybe check the Facebook group for Weston-Super-Mare Brick Festival to see if there are any tickets left. If you are going, do come and say hello. It's always much appreciated. If I am busy, do just bear with me. Sometimes it can get very, very busy, so I don't always have a lot of time to talk. But if you do come and say hello, I will always try to have a quick chat with you if that's possible. But that's it for now. Keep an eye out for the video of the actual Brick Festival, which will probably be out on Monday, the 6th of November, so keep an eye out for that. But that's it for now. I'm going to get myself something to eat, get myself sorted out, get an early night, ready and raring to go for the Brick Festival tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching this video. Take care, and until the next video, we'll see you then. Bye for now.